I'm Glenn Shore, Massachusetts Secretary of Administration and Finance. Our new fiscal reality has demanded that federal, state, and local governments evaluate how they deliver core services to stretch every taxpayer dollar as far as possible. Launched in 2012, the Community Innovation Challenge, or CIC program, is one of many tools that the Patrick administration provides to our partners in municipal governments to help cities and towns to do so. The CIC program is really a public sector version of an entrepreneurial startup program. We are interested in investing seed money in projects that will succeed and become great examples for all 351 cities and towns. In the past 2 years of the program, A&F invested $6.25 million in 49 unique projects that involve 197 cities and towns. These projects are achieving incredible outcomes, and their success can be viewed on the program's website. You will hear about the challenges these projects set out to solve and the collaborative approaches they develop to meet these challenges. Thank you to the 197 cities and towns that participated in this program and to all of our 351 municipal partners for their commitment to innovation at the municipal level.
We all know that commuting anywhere can be a real test of patience. And with nearly 7 million residents in the Bay State, it can get a little congested on the roadways here too. For some residents, though, congestion is a secondary issue. Their challenge is just to find a ride.
We have a group of communities, Acton, Boxborough, Littleton, Maiden, Stowe, Concord, and Westford, that have been working on transportation issues going back to 2008 because of the types of people that need transportation, seniors, people with disabilities, individual people that need to get to the doctors, get to the hospital, and get to places where they can purchase food that is healthy for them.
George is one of those people that the program aims to help.
I have Crohn's colitis, diabetic, and there's times when I have a flare-up and I end up in the emergency room. I mean, someone like myself on a limited income, there's no way I could afford a taxi. From Emerson Hospital, a couple of times, emergency room, I had to get a ride home from a cab. $40 from my house to Emerson. And then I had to go to CVS that was 24 hours. They were open 24 hours. From Emerson to CVS to home, it cost me $75.
We weren't really making a lot of progress until we found the Community Innovative Challenge Grant, and that started funding some of the things that we wanted to get done.
I'd be in the hospital so much if I didn't have this, because doctors are managing my health. It's wonderful. I can't say it. I can't say enough, really. I really can't. I love it.
Many police chiefs were noticing that very basic services, such as a dog officer, were being eliminated from many of the small towns in Franklin County. And in many instances, loose dogs, stray dogs, vicious dogs, those complaints were going to police departments. And with a lack of any other resource, dogs were ending up in the backseat of a police car. It just makes a real difficult situation for small police departments. Once we realized that a regional dog kennel program would be very beneficial to the county, that's when we teamed up with the Franklin Regional Council of Governments, and they turned us to the Community Innovation Challenge Grant.
It was a DPW building, and when we came in, there was insulation and rot and you name it, hanging down from the ceiling, mold, mildew. It was disgusting. So there was no bathroom, there was cold water, no hot water, there was no heat. It was pretty much a shell.
The main focus was for materials to build the kennel. We had a location secured. We have access to inmate labor through our vocational programs. So with a grant of about $20,000 for materials, we did probably close to $100,000 worth of work.
There was no door here. So the door that you see here, we put here. Most of the stuff that you see in here was grant funded. We took out the old, someone donated this. The whole furnace system, I think, would have been $12,000. Inmates did all this.
The actual physical building to use for a kennel, which provided us the ability to reach out to the communities and form this collaboration. came through this grant. It's been a boon for the small towns who couldn't afford a dog officer. It's been terrific for adoption of dogs. We've had many dogs that otherwise would have been euthanized if we hadn't had the opportunity to have them come to this kennel, be adopted through this kennel. So it's been a great success.